After lunch, it's very challenging to keep you all awake. My panelists here on this dais will make that happen. I'm sure that they are very, very eminent people on the dais. Dr. P.R. Swarup, President of the Engineering Council of India. Professor Rajiv Sangal, Director of IIT-PHU. We have Professor Lieutenant Colonel Kocher. We have Bajaj and faculty members, students. It's a very exciting time for us that we have initiated this first ever AICTE-ECI Vishwakarma Award. Now, going back in our country, we do different types of pujas, Saraswati Puja, Durga Puja. Vishwakarma Puja is also celebrated, and it happens to be on the 17th, that is 2 days back. We celebrated Vishwakarma Puja all over the country. Almost all workshops, whether private or public, government, everywhere, in all educational institutions, especially in the workshop, this is followed, because Vishwakarma epitomizes the creation of Swarga actually, and that's why it is said that this puja is celebrated. We thought our students have a lot of innovative talent. In the morning when Dr. B.N. Suresh was speaking about innovative spirit that exists in our country, we export talent, we said. Now, why not retain talent in this country? And so retaining talent, we must have opportunities for our students. And these opportunities are provided through various types of programs. And this particular award function is one such type of a program which we have thought of. ECI and AICTE signed an MOU for a different purpose. That is for providing internships, training to students so that their employability improves. While discussions were on, we thought why not have Vishwakarma Award. And that's how the Vishwakarma Award was born. And we decided to have it this year itself. And we decided on 6 disciplines, both at undergraduate level, diploma level. And we decided we should also give a topic. So we thought of giving an excellent topic of that of smart campuses. How do you convert an existing campus into a smart campus? This has multiple connotations. At national level, we are talking about smart cities, smart villages. We are talking about smart grids. Smart people are there around, so why not have smart campuses to start with? And that's how this idea was born. And we were very excited to see large number of projects which students have done. And the entries, they crossed 1,000, and therefore converting them into whom to select was a challenge for our judges. Our jury had to go through and then find out who are the right candidates for to be called here with a project model to be displayed here. And we have more than 55 teams today here, all over the country. I'm sure this is the beginning of a very new initiative. This Vishwakarma Awards in the years to come will become very prestigious, I'm sure. It's a beginning. As far as the AICTE's other initiatives are concerned, in the morning I talked about Smart India Hackathon. Some of you are aware of that. If not, very soon, it will be launched in the next month by the Honorable Minister. There would be several hundreds of problem statements from more than 50 government departments and 22 states. And this will be an exciting challenge for students. And this time, unlike last time, which we had only software or digital hackathon, this time we are going to have a hardware hackathon also. So we have decided to squeeze in on 5 different centers. Apart from 50 centers where software solutions will be found, in 5 centers we would like to have hardware solutions to be found. So students coming in with an idea and going out with a solution which is a prototype of that product. And that is the way we are envisaging this new hackathon. We also have very interesting startup policy. We all talk about employment opportunities are dwindling in the large companies, Internet of Things, robotics, automation is killing jobs, and therefore the only way forward is to have small startups, entrepreneurs coming out of the colleges and providing the job opportunities. So AICTE has its own startup policy, which was launched by the Honorable President of India on November 16. All colleges, we expect that they will provide at least 3 to 4 courses on entrepreneurship. Thereby, while students are still in the campuses in the 4 years of their stay in engineering colleges, apart from their whether mechanical, electrical, civil, electronics, computer, chemical, metallurgy, they will also study some subjects on business, finance, how to create an idea into an innovation, into a product, how do you market your product, and if such 4 or 5 courses are done by students, I am sure at least 10 to 15% students will not seek jobs from big companies, but they will provide opportunities of jobs for both their classmates as well as their juniors, and that is the idea with which this startup policy has been formulated. We also have Swayam portal, which is launched very recently by, again, Honorable President on July 9th. It is not even 1.5 months old. We have more than 700 courses available for taking. There are courses of all varieties, right from class 9 standard onwards till post-graduation. There are courses for skill development. There are courses for research. There are courses for all varieties. Arts, commerce, science, engineering, everything is available. I think this will be a big game changer. India being a very, very large country with large population, more than 3.3 crore students, we expect to reach the fallout of about 3 crores in the years to come. And the number of courses, which are right now 700 in number, are likely to grow to 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 and so on. So education at your doorsteps, anytime you want, you can take this course. And some of these courses, if the university permits, you can also credit them. Instead of taking a normal formal course of your university, you can take a course from Swayam and get it added to your credit as a credit course and reflected into your grade sheets and transcripts. So I think these are various initiatives which AICTE has done. There are other initiatives for quality as well, whether it is the continuous upgradation of curriculum, whether it is student induction program, faculty induction program, faculty training program. We have also how the question papers are to be set. We want to give training. We also want to have mandatory internship, which has been already launched. Many companies, we have signed an MOU in order to facilitate institutions to send their students for internship. We also have idea of innovative labs in the campuses. We have signed MOUs with Niti Aayog, DST in order to support incubators, also to create an environment of innovation culture in the campuses. And this Vishwakarma Award is also one such item in the list of things which we are doing. So in nutshell, all the institutions were aware that AICTE was considered to be a regulator and only inspections used to happen and only penalty was imposed by AICTE. But we have adorned a different dress today and we call ourselves as facilitators. We have Sri Dr. Tiwari ji sitting here. We all are aware of the Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, SAGI. Every MP adopts a village. Similarly, we have asked all the institutions to adopt at least 4 to 5 villages in their neighborhood and start interacting with them and try to find out what are the challenging problems there and try to solve them. And with SAGI, we are going to interact. Whatever MP has adopted the village, in the nearby place, whatever technical institution is there, we want to link it out. Well, one of the important things is also funding. So if you have some nice idea, to implement that you require funds. And there are the 27 different schemes as well as MP-led fund. Both are available. How a technical education student and faculty, they are charged up. If they go and find out what are the challenges there and if they find out solutions, I think they will be implemented. And if we are able to convert 800 students as Adarsh Grams, another 800 will in the neighborhood will start replicating that from the experience of those 800. And gradually we should reach out to almost all the villages in the country and make not just smart cities but smart villages. With these few words, once again I welcome all of you experts on the dais here, all of you in the audience. This is an exciting time. I have seen the projects. They are very, very, very extremely interesting projects, whether it is in terms of biotechnology projects, to create better environment, to solve the problem of the society in terms of whether it is energy, whether it is in terms of water resources, whether it is a problem of a Divyanga candidate student or a faculty, how they can be facilitated. I think they are wonderful projects which have come up. And if our students also go to villages regularly, I am sure they will find many more problem statements on their own and create a culture of innovation, create a culture of solving the problems. Thereby, India will be a proud engineering nation of the world. Thank you so much.